Hey guys, Meteorologist Brandon Arnold here. It is Friday evening. We just wrapped up our 6 o'clock newscast, and if you didn't get a chance to see the news, you might have missed out on the fact that we are tracking a potential winter storm this weekend. So I wanted to do this quick webcast and just going to give you an overview of what we are potentially going to see over the next couple of days. I want to start off with kind of an overview of this next system here. This is going to be a long duration event. By that I mean it starts Saturday night and goes into Sunday night. So any snow we see going to be spread out over about a 24-hour period. And while that doesn't seem like a big deal, that is going to be a big help for road crews as they tackle this next system. Despite the amount of snow we see, we are going to be talking a high impact on travelers. Roads look to get very messy, especially for the day on Sunday. I know that's not the best news. A lot of people probably wanting to get out to some Super Bowl parties on Sunday, but just be very careful out there. But as you take a look at potential snow totals, right now I think half a foot of snow, definitely not out of the question, and depending on the path of this next storm, we even could see some areas seeing higher totals than that. Right now it looks like a worst case scenario might be 8, maybe 9 inches of accumulation by the end of our weekend. Here's a look at this next developing storm on the radar and satellite. You're noticing some rain down there into the Central Plains. That's heading our way, and that will eventually make the switch over to some snow by Saturday night once it gets here. And just because we are talking the potential for some big snow numbers, the Weather Service has put most of northern Illinois under a winter storm watch Saturday night and Sunday. Now, I know we've been getting some comments all day. Joe Davies, Stevenson County, portions of southern Wisconsin thinking, oh, we're not under the watch, so we're not going to see anything. Everybody going to be talking a decent amount of snow for the weekend and those winds causing problems on the roadway. So just because you're not under the watch, don't think that you're exempt from this. We are going to be talking a potentially messy system for everybody. On Futurecast, we'll time things out, kind of let you know when to expect everything. And really most of Saturday not looking too bad. We start off with some sun in the morning. Clouds build, though, for the afternoon, and by Saturday evening, you're noticing 6, 7 o'clock, that snow really starting to push in. Snow going to continue through the overnight. Wouldn't be surprised if we had a few inches on the ground by Sunday morning. And it looks like mid-morning into the late morning is when winds start to pick up. So messy roads possible Saturday night. Into Sunday, we'll be talking messy roads on top of some blowing and drifting, not to mention some near whiteout conditions as that snow going to mingle in with the wind. By Sunday night, the snow slowly starting to taper off. I think the winds are going to stick around a little bit longer than that. So really, anytime Sunday, if you're going to be out on the road, you got to be careful out there. Here's a look at our impact forecast. And as you can see, Saturday night starts off not too bad. The wind's not going to be a factor. Snow going to be a little bit of a factor, maybe an inch or so before midnight possible there. By Sunday morning, though, it looks like the snow will be in high gear. The wind's starting to pick up, so we lift up that risk to a moderate. Sunday afternoon right now looks to be kind of the worst of it because we're still going to be talking plenty of snow, and then the winds are going to be kind of hitting their peak. 30, 35 mile an hour wind gusts out of the northeast. So your northwest to southeast roads really going to feel the brunt of that. So you're talking 90 from Rockford to Chicago, portions of 20, not going to be doing that well either. And then as I mentioned, by Sunday night, the snow's starting to taper off, the wind sticking around. So potentially messy roadways continuing overnight Sunday. But I think by Monday morning, a lot of the main issues should be gone. Here's what the models are telling us in terms of snow totals right now. We're going to go, for the moment at least, 3 to 6 for most of the viewing area. Those higher totals off to our south along that I-88 corridor. But right now, it looks like if this storm system continues to track a little further north, a little closer to us, that's where that worst case scenario comes in, where we could be talking 8, 9 inches of accumulation. As you can see from our in-house models, they are going the high end of our forecast, so right around 6 inches, and then potentially some higher totals along the 88 corridor. But I want to stress this, even if it's 3, 4 inches of snow or 7, 8 inches of snow, you combine that with the wind we're going to see on Sunday, and it is going to be a messy end of the weekend regardless. Because of that, we've upped the weather risk to high, starting Saturday night, but really for the majority of Sunday there. As you see, we do get a break on Monday. A little bit of snow possible Tuesday, Wednesday, but that doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. But a lot to talk about this weekend, a lot of updates because, like I said, if this storm shifts a little bit, that could maybe affect our snow totals, but I don't think it's going to get us completely out of accumulating snow and bad driving conditions for our Sunday there. So just stay tuned. MyStateline.com, always going to have the latest updates, and we'll keep you updated this weekend with meteorologist Kristen Swiner. She will be on Saturday and Sunday on both WTVO 17 and Fox 39. Stay tuned for more updates as we get them on MyStateline.com.